So if this is a bad post, anybody that asks me to check something and if it's not relevant enough, that's a ban. Unisex documentation indicates gender customization may be coming to World of Warcraft. Gender customization suggesting that players may choose between male, female, both, or none for their character's gender and pronouns in the future. This is currently nothing more than speculation. Okay, raising our suggestion Blizzard move in similar direction with other games within the industry. World of Warcraft probably be the first game to embrace the idea. It's been a growing trend within the industry. Yeah, again, like, I don't really give a shit about this kind of stuff. Like, I think it can be, like, the thing is, whenever you allow people to, like, invent, like, allow people to, like, identify as animals or invent their own pronouns and then want everybody to go along with it, then yeah, like, that's a bit much. But I don't really care about that kind of stuff. Like, this isn't gonna make the game better. It's the same thing that I said with everything else. Like, it's just a, like, I don't care. Until it affects the story, though, that's what you said before. It will affect the story. It will absolutely affect the story. You look at the people that are developing WoW, most of the tweets that they make are not about video games, they're about social issues. If you think that they're not going to use the WoW story in order to inject their opinion on social issues into it, you are insane. They are 100% going to do that. Then it's way over. I think it probably would be, because it's like, I think the reason why people don't like that is because it's like, there's a certain amount of, like, escapism in a video game, and whenever you know that people are changing the narrative of the game in order to reinforce a worldview in real life, I think it really hurts the immersion of the game. Let me see your weapon skill trace. Yeah, in a bit. Good thing Final Fantasy doesn't care about that shit. I think that the thing is, like, what's funny about it is that, like, by not caring about that stuff, I think that usually you actually have a better and more equitable outcome than if you're hyper fixated on it. That's what's happened a lot. I think Final Fantasy, like, they have representation more than WoW does. It's just that they don't tweet about it all the time and look for brownie points. I think that's what people really don't like. Doesn't give a shit about their sexual preferences, their appeal preferences. Yeah, I don't think it's really a big deal. Again, like, none of that stuff really matters to me. It doesn't matter as much as the actual gameplay. It's like WoW has a million problems. Gender binary is not even in the top 100. It's just not an issue. They're trying to fix a company problem in WoW? Yeah, exactly. So I get brownie points to take a clap. Well, as I said, I mean, the Blizzard developers are, and the Blizzard, like, development team is hyper fixated around virtue signaling. It's why they don't make any posts at all, really. And then the moment that somebody draws a comparison between a clan outfit and a tier set, they immediately make a post about it and change it. And it's like they break a month's silence to do that. but people have problems with the game every single day and they get ignored. It's the same thing that, like, whenever they, what was the last time that happened? Oh yeah, whenever they were talking about how they were changing the names and, like, the different stories in WoW. It's like these people literally can't go a month without looking for the approval of internet social justice warriors. It's pathetic. Or not even social justice warriors, it's not even the right word. It's more just like the internet politically correct crowd. They're just like so desperate for that type of validation that they'll do anything to change the game in order to get it. It's a hood, that's why it's a KKK. No, the thing is, like, I understand, like, here's the thing. If this was 2014 or 2010, I would have called this set the Grand Warlock set. Right? 100% I would have said that. And, like, I looked at that, the first fucking thing I saw, I thought of was the KKK. First fucking thing. But, I mean, I also have, you know, probably one of the worst and most inappropriate senses of humor ever. So it's not really a very good barometer. But yeah, it's like, I would have changed it. I just think that it's kind of annoying whenever you have real legitimate problems in the game that get ignored by the social media channels. And then the moment that they have an opportunity to express how they're not racist, they do that instead of talking to the people that have genuine problems with the game. But yeah, I would have changed the hat too. Gender and barbershop as well as everything else character. Remove cash shop option for free. Ended up hyping it up. And how is it, how it's pre-trans because you can change your character gender at the barber. I just don't give a shit about that, man. It's just like, it's not... Like, here's a great example, okay? Is Apex Legends, whenever it released with a non-binary character, a bunch of black female characters, and the only white male character was literally toxic. And the game was great, and everybody played it, including me, all the time. I do not give a fuck if the game is good. But if the game is bad, then everything else gets called into question. Mirage? Mirage wasn't in the game on release. At least was he? I don't know if he was. Who the fuck was Mirage? He was? Which guy was Mirage? He's the guy that throws, Mirage isn't white. Yeah, like, wasn't he like a black guy or something? The clone guy, yeah, where he runs forward, right? And then he stops. Wasn't he Hispanic? Yeah, something like that. I don't remember. I stopped playing the game a long time ago. Stop needing sexualized descriptions. Can everyone, can we just have dudes in games anymore? Yeah, I don't really remember. I think companies overestimate how much people actually care about that stuff. It's because the people at the company care about it. It's not because the players do. Target audience, but they spend more money than us gendered folk. I don't really think it's that big of a deal. I think it's more people that have an ideology and they just want to put it into the game. I'm starting to think Turkey is a lie. No, it's definitely not a lie. I notice more people are using store mounts than ever on WoW. Probably, yeah, because the only people that are left in the game are the people that want Blizzard to fuck them out of everything. So it makes sense, right? It's like if you still play WoW right now all the time, these are people who are beyond redemption. These are the people whose souls are in the maw, okay? And their wallets are actually in the maw. I think that's a better way to look at it. Yeah, so they are heavily invested in the game. They're going to be completely fine with it. And also I think that some of them buy, like, you know what's so crazy? It's like Stockholm Syndrome almost, right? It's like they begin to like getting fucked by Blizzard. Comes point your habit of farming, part of your brain doesn't make you do things, it moves to your habit reinforcement. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people also, like, this is kind of the way I feel, right? Is like, I'm probably always gonna play WoW or have like a WoW sub to some extent, but the thing is, I don't think that like I am an average player, right? I'm a person who's played the game for 15 years. I play video games for a living and all that, so it's like, it's much different for me versus something else. Look at all this Marxist propaganda, serves no purpose. Look at the Yuri warns America about socialist subversion. I think that, like, listen, man, I can understand what your point is. I get what you're saying, but I don't really, yeah, that's kind of like an Illuminati thing to an extent, and also, like, I really only care about, like, the hearts and the minds of the people, and where that's at. And I don't think that these individual people at Blizzard are trying to push some sort of Soviet communism into America. I don't really think that's the case. I'm sure some of them are, sure, right? I mean, you can clearly say some of them are thinking that. But what I'm interested in is what gets an average person to do something, not what gets someone who has an agenda to do something. Does that make sense? Like, I'm interested in the organic ways that these come about, or different, like, ways, yeah, ways that this stuff comes about. Hope you guys went from your few female friends. Yeah, it's okay. Thank you. I've actually like doubled my female viewer audience playing Final Fantasy. I'll say that for sure. They're Soviet communists. They care a lot about money and capital gain. I don't really care about, like, that's why you should watch the video. It's not a thing. No, I've already seen the video. I know what you're talking about. It's the old guy who's the KGB agent that defected, and he talks about this plan. I trust me. Like, I really know. I know about a lot of stuff, man. I get it. It's not that I don't know what you're talking about, it's that I don't completely agree with it. I can't speak on the issue. The reason why I know so much about it is like my mom was like really into conspiracy theories. Like she was watching Alex Jones in 1995, okay? Like I grew up like watching Alex Jones on Austin Access Channel because I'm in Austin, okay? So like she was super into it, and like I remember I think I pretty much convinced her that the QAnon stuff, it's like, okay, how many 2 weeks are we gonna have to wait for the Patriots to take over? Like, I mean, come on, Mom. Like, come the fuck on. Like, you used to be, you have a degree in fucking science. Like, you used to work in a laboratory. You have a fucking, you have a graduate degree. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And, Mom got into that shit last year. Yeah, I think that she kinda realized that it was bullshit. Education doesn't mean shit about intelligence. Yeah, but I think there's a trend, right? If you take a bunch of people with a high school degree and a bunch of people with a PhD or a master's degree, and you just kind of measure IQ between 1,000 people of each category, I think that you'd probably have a higher IQ average of college degrees versus high school degrees. That's all. And she was very smart. Like she wrote multiple books. She worked for her college that she went to. She had like a degree in like psychology and English, and she actually even wrote textbooks and everything like that too. So I mean, she spent a whole lot of time doing that stuff. QAnon beliefs more tied to emotional issues rather than intellectual ones. I think that it's very simple. Like, what do you think the overlap is? Like, I've always noticed this, and maybe you guys probably have noticed the same thing, is that almost everybody that believes in like that conspiracy stuff, that QAnon stuff, is religious. They're like Christian religious. I feel like there's like an 80% overlap. Smart as naive. Yeah, my mom was very naive. She would get fooled by a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'd tell her that it was happening, but she'd never like really, because she was smart enough to convince herself that she wasn't getting tricked, you know? But she wasn't smart enough to not get tricked. Majority of PhD students are doing research nor are clever, they're just glorified teachers. I'm not going to argue with you. Like, I think I stated something that is pretty much this is just an observable fact. Like, that there is a correlation between intelligence and education. It is not a causation, but there is a correlation. That's it. Yeah, if you're gonna argue about that, then I'm not, or say that there are some people with PhDs that are dumb, like, yeah, okay. Sure. He feels targeted? Yeah, maybe. Obsessed with pointing out the exception in the rules? Yeah, exactly. Like, there's not, obviously, that like that. You're defining intelligence as IQ, which the two are entirely separate. Yeah, I mean, if you want to granularly define them that way, yeah, sure. But I think that most people, like, this is just we're splitting hairs at this point. I'm not going to waste my time with that. How long have we fucking waited? We've waited here for over an hour for this turkey. Where is the turkey? Holy fuck, man. Smart and stupid have lost all their meaning. Believe in conspiracy theories where there's not a great turkey? Yeah, maybe. The turkey is a QAnon conspiracy. They patched it out because you can inject HTML script in it. If they actually patched out the turkey, and I've been sitting here for an hour waiting for a turkey, I am going to Omega Malled. In America right now, dude, you're living in China cultural revolution already. A Chinese that escaped the communists on an interview tells that America is already a totalitarian state. You have no freedom of speech and only get worse. Yeah, I mean, I think that you're probably too far down the rabbit hole to really discuss a whole lot. Yeah, I mean, I think America has more freedom of speech than almost anywhere else. I mean, America is a shitty country in a lot of ways, but at least you can generally say what you want. Would you consider running for office at a local level? Would I want to run for office? I would have to wake up early. And I couldn't take breaks for like 3 months randomly. So probably not. And also it's like, I don't really think I don't know, like maybe I'd do a terrible job. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, what the fuck do I know? I sit around and play video games all day. And I think a lot of people, like, the thing is that I don't know, man. What the fuck do they know? I mean, I don't know. I think that you don't have to work all the time. You can nap when you want. I mean, look at Biden. Yeah, I mean, naps during naps during meetings. It's a state. He's like, you know what, guys? I gotta take a nap, guys. Give me a minute. It's in the right place when politicians only focus on helping businesses. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's not really something like, obviously I've thought about it before. Like, obviously I think a lot of people have thought about like, you know, what would it be like running for office? But like, the thing is, like, I've said so many insane things over the years that I feel like all somebody would have to do is like for like a oppositional ad, if I ever ran for office, was literally just play any 30-second clip of my stream, and that would just be an immediate disqualifier for everybody over the age of 55 to vote for me. So that's like half of the voting population. Trump just proved that for you? No, I mean, the thing is, Trump was really popular among older people. Yeah, and like also, Trump was insane in a way that old people like. They like the way that Trump is insane, but they don't like the way that I'm insane. Like Trump talking about like dating his daughter when when she's 13. You know, like boomers are like, yeah, 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 yeah. But, you know, anybody that's like fucking our age is like, nah, bro, that's... Yeah, you were in the black book, huh? You know, fuck this turkey? Yeah, I know, man. Turkey spawns in 12 different spots and not just the same one. Yeah, but if it spawns in another spot... Here's my logic, okay? If it spawns in another spot, then... If it spawns in another spot, then people will probably not be able to solo it or kill it quickly. And the odds are that there are people in each different guild here that are waiting at those different spots. So if I see everybody running over this way, even without them telling me, I will run with them. Because I am assuming that they are being told that because the turkey spawned in another location and they got told that in their company chat. Shooting a goal? No, you're just picking up on hints. Just shooting more turkey waiting rooms than loot goblins? Yeah, I know, it's just fucking insane. But yeah, there's not really a lot, like, I don't really, like, I know how to do a lot of things, kind of, but, like, what do I really know? You know, I play video games for a living, I sit in my room all day, and, that's about it, right? I mean, I don't think that I'm necessarily gonna help anybody out. Yeah, and I have opinions about things. Wow. Please. Fuck, man. Life experience is limited? Yeah, yeah. Well, it's not even life experience. It's like, I don't really care about somebody's life experience. It doesn't really matter a whole lot, but, what I do care about is somebody's knowledge and things, right? You know enough to know how little you know? Well, yeah, of course. I mean, like, I've always been a person, like, I try to at least have some degree of, what's the word for it? Humility. You seen Arcane yet? No, I haven't. Say how we approach things to a rational level, a degree of empathy, which is not common, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know, man. Why haven't I checked it out? Oh, I just haven't watched it yet, that's all. This is insane, man. Where the fuck is the turkey? I've been on turkey alert for so long. Where are them turkeys at? Blizzard made turkey rumor up to show you how it's not so bad to wait a year for a patch. Yeah, there you go. Someone claims it spawned nearby. Yeah, wow, I would have never expected that. Why don't you go over there and check it out, man? I told you, LOL, it's Middle East. President calls himself world boss and 50% of the population believes him. That's Turkey. There's plenty of people that are fucking nuts and onto different parts of the world. Like, absolutely. Either there are multiple turkey bosses or it respawns in different areas. There's one like company killed in Morningdale just north of Stone Witness. Yeah, it's like, I think having things like this in the game are really cool, but I'd like them to add more of them. So it's not like everybody just waiting for the same mob. Went to random spawn and fought the boss from first try on Olympus. It's crazy, dude. Turkey comes with 9.3. Uh-oh. I don't know if we're gonna get a turkey then. We should add a cow boss as well. Yeah, a cow boss would be really cool. Why you guys 33 constitution, 5% luck food material? It's just a fun thing to do, man. Like, I'm not looking to kill this turkey and, you know, fucking hit it big. I'm just looking to do it because I think it would be kind of cool. That's about it. I'll be right back. Watch, it's gonna spawn on AFK. Okay. It's gonna spawn in 7 minutes. Yeah, I know. I know it will. 100%, guys. 7 minutes. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. Holy fuck, where's the turkey? Which fast food place has the best fries? Burger King used to. I don't know what has the best fries now. Fuck. Ever consider doing a fan meetup abroad? I mean, if I ever go to TwitchCon or something, people could go there and, you know, say hi. That's about it. I'm a very, you know, like a private person. Yeah, I'm a very introverted person. I like sitting at my home, you know, with a few friends, and that's just about fucking it. By the way, if anybody is new here, if you're on Olympus server, if there's anybody with any gold, if there's anybody that has any gold, come on over here and click on this give coin, and then my name in the game is AsmonGoldX, and you can drag this over to give me any amount of gold that you see fit, preferably in closer to this side of the screen. Thanks, guys. My friends list is full. I can't be friends with anybody. 0.1 coin. I'll take it. Thank you. Will it benefit the stream? Yeah. The faster I get gold, the faster I can level up all my professions. The faster I can level up all my professions, the faster I can craft all my legendary gear. The faster I can craft all my legendary gear, the faster I can complete my goals in the game. The faster I can complete my goals in the game, the faster I quit so you guys don't have to watch this shit anymore. So yeah, go ahead and send it on over. See, YouTube removing the amount of dislikes is a form of censorship and proves my previous point, but how do you see it yourself? I think that YouTube censorship with this, I think YouTube is absolutely trying to censor dissent with the dislike bar and removing it. Like, that is 100% what they're trying to do. It's so obvious, it's so plain, it's so just right in front of you. It's being done to protect big brands and government interests. This is not for the people. And what I said before about this is, I think, going to become even more true, is that, you know what's really going to happen? Is that whenever these influencers, I'm air quoting that, right? But these degenerate fucking scam artist pieces of shit post these NFT scams and these cryptocurrency scams on YouTube, now the audience can't warn each other about it being a scam. So YouTube has created a place where it's easier for content creators to take advantage of and scam their fucking audience. And on top of that, it takes away any accountability a content creator has to the greater YouTube community. Someone like Arcadum, someone like, I think Pro Jared was actually fine. Someone like Zero, I've heard there was like more to it, but It's still weird. And there's someone like Method Josh. They can go on YouTube now and they can completely control the narrative around which they're being perceived. They can remove negative videos about themselves, which I think is generally okay, depending on what it is. They can remove comments, they can hide dislikes, and they can completely craft a narrative that makes it possible for them to find new victims. Pro Jared, nothing wrong. That's what I heard about it too. Zero on Sky, literally, you don't know. I don't really know. Pro Jared didn't do anything bad. Yeah, that's why I corrected myself. That's why I said it. Arcadem still just streams on Twitch. Yeah, exactly, but the thing is, like, Twitch doesn't have a like or dislike bar that they can get rid of. First video on YouTube, change the description of how they disagree with the changes. I feel like everybody disagrees with the changes. Like, the only people that don't disagree with the changes are, like, a few people that just buy into whatever the popular opinion is without thinking about it at all. So, like, these are just basically, just like, if authority tells me this, then it's true, right? That's it. They're not thinkers. They're just mindless sheep, like unironic mindless sheep. NPCs, yeah. But I think that almost every content creator has come out against it. And I think that some of the content creators that haven't have close ties to YouTube in the first place. Like, these are people that run shows for YouTube or are in partnerships with YouTube or something like that. So it's like, oh wow, big surprise. Whenever their opinion isn't the popular one, they'll regret this too. Yeah. Because the one thing that you can be sure about is that things are never going to be the same. Due to our censorship, Twitter will take down pictures people posted without their permission. Yeah, we had like a 3-hour conversation about that yesterday. I don't want to get into that again. Pro Jared uses, I don't care about Pro Jared. I honestly don't. Conscious type of mob mentality is very easy to fall into. Secondhand drama about a friend, influencer you never meet, actually care about. Yeah, it's exactly. You know, they're Teddy Roosevelt in office, someone who isn't afraid to break up monopolies and refuse to give in to their bribes. It doesn't matter if you get a Teddy Roosevelt in office because the Senate and the House of Representatives are full of pussies anyway. It doesn't even matter. Like, the thing is, like, there's all these, like, checks and balances of government. So it's like, even if you get a good president, it doesn't really guarantee anything. Remember all the executive orders that Trump tried to do that just got deleted? It doesn't really matter about, like, if you're the president or not, you've got to get support from the rest of the government. And that's, in a way, that's a good thing. Like, you can say that's a bad thing until you have a president who's doing shit that you don't want. Then you're going to be really fucking thankful for those checks and balances. Is embedding streams to boost artificially boost viewer counts still a thing on Twitch, by the way? Yeah, it is. It's not very popular, and it's kind of obvious, but yeah, it's still a thing. President's not a king. Yeah, true. This game looks very engaging. Just wait until we go to another place, and there's another place that we have to wait for every 5 minutes, and NPC spawns, and then we kill it. Executive orders don't get deleted, they just don't get enforced. Yeah, it's like saying a fire doesn't get deleted, it just gets put out. Extra life pardon me for saying nice bots. Well, have 14k viewers, only nobody in chat. Yeah, I'm not a fan of embedding streams on Twitch, and I think that Twitch should do something to prevent that from happening, because the reality is that viewership on Twitch is such an important indicator of discoverability that if people are able to cheat the viewership algorithm, they're able to completely circumvent the heart of the system of Twitch, because viewership is how you are ranked among everybody else. It is what the viewers care about the most. It is what the streamers care about the most. It is what everybody cares about the most. So if you have a way that you can cheat viewership and give somebody an extra, you know, like 2 or 10 or 5,000 viewers, whatever, that is such a massive advantage. And if Twitch allows people to do that, they are effectively, like, one of the beautiful things about Twitch and YouTube is that it's an entirely free market. If you are interesting and people like watching you, you can grow on Twitch, and nobody else can stop you unless Twitch bans you or shadow bans you or something like that. But you have the completely you have the complete freedom to be as successful or as unsuccessful as you want, and the market decides that. So whenever you what's the word for it, whenever you subvert that, I think that's a bad thing. Unless it's perma, even a ban helps channels grow, to be honest. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. He liked a bunch of comments saying he was a bigger streamer than you and Shroud during New World release. Who cares? Like, is this gonna upset me? Like, am I gonna be sad about this? Why would I care? But yeah, is this gross? Who cares? Like, this, what, he's got a big ego because he's view botting his stream and he's getting boosted by drops. Like, who gives a fuck? It's not going to change my content. It's not going to change my life. Everybody knows it's fake, and it'll just take time for it to be obvious. Like, who cares? Yeah, I mean, that's about it. So yeah, I think that they should just, because it's pretty obvious whenever people are being embedded, and whenever you let that happen, as I said, you circumvent the entire good thing about Twitch. Like, that is the best thing about Twitch, is the fact that anybody can be successful or anybody can be unsuccessful. It doesn't matter which one. Twitch died when they banned content. What does that mean? They banned content? Let me see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, no, turkey's about to spawn, guys. Don't worry about it. Yeah, well, what do you mean by banning content? Yeah, I'm curious what you mean by that. Putting titty streamers in fucking prison. There it is, dude. The ground will start shaking when the turkey spawns. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. It's hard to say. But yeah, anyway, I think Twitch is going to start dying whenever people... The moment that people realize, and the moment that it's true, that you can get more viewers on YouTube than on Twitch, everybody is going to move over to YouTube. That's just what's going to happen. Like, Ludwig is moving over to YouTube because they're paying him a lot of money. I would not take that as seriously. But in the coming years, YouTube will become more and more dynamic. It will become more and more robust in the way that you can monetize your content and the amount of money that you can make. And at a certain point, they're going to make enough money to where they're able to just swap over. YouTube chat's awful. YouTube chat is awful, but so is this chat, and people still watch this stream. I have no special emotes in this stream. I have nothing special in this stream at all, and people still watch this stream. And so do people still watch Aiden Ross's stream. Aiden Ross's stream doesn't have a lot of that bullshit in it either. So, also, I don't really think... I think that chat, it depends on the streamer. There are some streamers like Forzen, and like maybe me to an extent, right? Like, I play off of my chat a lot. But the culture in my chat is not necessarily as important as the things that people are saying, because I usually read what people are saying. So I ban emotes? Yeah, I ban emotes all the time, if I think they're stupid or annoying or anything. So, it's not always about the emotes. People love that shit. Yeah, definitely. YouTube needs an overlay update for live stream, so awful. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that the chat doesn't matter, I think, as much as chat thinks it does. The truth is that most people do not chat. I think that a lot of people watch the chat, and the chat definitely makes the content better. That's why I have my chat open, and I have it on my videos. However, it depends on the streamer. If it's someone like Mizkiff, if it's like basically an LSF streamer, I would say, then the community in the chat is much more important. But if it's someone like Dr. Disrespect, Tim the Tatman, or Nick Merckx, or I could name a number of other people, the chat, like Shroud, where like their chat doesn't really matter as much as the streamer does. You're on LSF pretty frequently though? Usually not for a good reason though. At LSF, there are waves where everybody really likes me on LSF, and then everybody really hates me. And I think that's probably a good thing. If you're always making people happy, I think that sometimes there's an element of like, of fakery there. I try to just be true to myself and say what I think, and that's about it. Streamers should stop consuming LSF. There are some unhealthy parts about LSF for sure, and it can be problematic in some ways. But just because streamers don't consume it doesn't mean that it won't be there. LSF's made people careers. It's not an entirely bad thing. Nothing is ever entirely... Very, very rarely are things entirely bad. It's the same clips, the same 5 streamers every day. Well, the reason why it's the same streamers, here's why it's the same streamers. It's because those streamers pull up LSF all the time, so it feeds those viewers into the subreddit, and then you have more viewers on the subreddit that are organically viewers of these different streamers, and then the viewers of those streamers are more predisposed to watch the streamers that are watching LSF, and the people that are doing that are more likely to post clips of the people that they're watching who are the ones browsing LSF, right? So it's a cycle. Nothing's ever entirely bad. How do you explain centipedes? Well, what about double centipedes? That would be even worse. Positive feedback loop? Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't have that much of a problem. Like, there are definitely, like, dark sides of LSF, for sure, and, like, bad things about LSF. I no doubt. But it's not fundamentally bad. I think one thing that's happened a lot recently in the past year or so, and this is very common. LSF is like basically the, it's like the tabloids for Twitch. It's like Twitch tabloids, basically. One thing that's happened, I think, in the past like year or so, is that there's been a growing amount of resentment towards streamers, especially larger streamers. People like Ludwig, Mizkif, myself, Soda Poppin', you know, name any streamer that, you know, is in the top 100, basically, of you know, on the Twitch League. And Twitch Inquirer, TMZ, yeah, whatever you want to call it, Hassan, yeah. And there's been a growing level of resentment to that. And I think the reason why that resentment has grown and the reason why it's happened so much is because I think there are a lot of people who had the false idea that being a streamer or being a form of like, you know, like one of these, maybe streaming or making videos or whatever, that they had something in common with Mizkif or Ludwig or somebody like that, right? And whenever they find out that these streamers are making millions of dollars a year, it breaks that parasocial relationship that they thought they had with the person, because money is such an important core problem in their life, and to just think that this person doesn't have any issue with that at all and is just living a completely different lifestyle than you is shocking for them. And I think it creates a lot of resentment, because they think to themselves, a lot of viewers think to themselves, well, this guy's just like me, he's just playing the same game that I am. He's watching the same videos I am. All he's doing is just doing it with a video camera on. Why is he so much different than I am? So this is what happens a lot. And I think that it's like, to me, I don't really care about like how much people think streamers are, whether this is talent or skill or anything. Like, I don't really care about that conversation. I find it boring, because it really just depends on who it is. Like, for example, there's some people that are more talented than others, and some people that are more lucky than others. And there's some people that work a lot harder than others. It's an evolving frontier. Yeah, that's a good way to say it. So I think that in the beginning, stream money wasn't so much of an issue. Streamers weren't rich. Well, it's because streamers, like, to me, I think also it's become much more acceptable socially, because it's just become much more commonplace whenever you see streamers getting sponsored by like Chipotle and, you know, these other really big places. You see these streamers get these huge sponsorships, and they're making, you know, $1 million. Hassan buys a $2.7 million house, and, you know, all this other stuff. And I think people really get people really get disillusioned with the idea that they're watching someone who is the same as them. I think that's what really happens, is that disillusionment becomes resentment over time. And I think that's what's happened, is that they see kind of that connection that they have turn sour or turn to ash or whatever metaphor you want to use. And they resent the fact that these streamers have these incredibly privileged lives. Because I think that no matter whatever you say, being a streamer and being successful as a streamer, no matter how hard you have to work at it or anything like that, if you're in the position that, let's say, I'm in, for example, you have a lot of advantages that other people don't have. Now, you can argue about like how those advantages came into being, right? Is it because I worked hard? Is it because I got lucky? Is it because of whatever? It doesn't really matter. All I'm saying is that the position that I'm in is a good position to be in. And I think that there are people who, the streaming communities, most people that consume streams, especially on like LSF, if I had to guess what the audience of people on LSF is, it is males between the ages of 15 to 30 to 35. I think that is probably 85 to 90% of LSF. And if you are in those, in that demographic, money is probably one of, if not the biggest problem in your life. Especially if you're under 25. Because if you're under 25, you're probably still in college or you're just getting out of college. Like, I've got a lot of friends now, and like a lot of my friends now are, you know, working their way up to making six figures, right? You know, we're 30 now, and I'm lucky. I've got a lot of friends that actually do really well for themselves. But the truth is that that's not really the norm. And I'm just 26. I'm still a NEET. Yeah, I held out for until about 24, 25. I think streamers make LSF too relevant. It's a problem still talking about it, similar with other hot topics, to be honest. I don't really think it's that simple. So yeah, anyway, what I'm saying is that, like, for my friends, and like, you know, I have friends that own businesses that are not attached to the internet, right? These are just people who are entrepreneurs, and I met them through other friends of mine. Like, just completely independent of streaming. Like, they don't even really know what Twitch is. I just tell them that, you know, I'm an independent broadcaster. That's what I usually tell people. And, a lot of people, like, are not in that position. And I know that if you took, like, any of my friends or us, like, 5 years ago, especially, like, 25 or 26, 24, right? Somewhere around there. You know, like, Alec was still in school. You know, he got a degree in theoretical physics, which, it got him a theoretical job. And so he had to go back and get a real degree. And so he had to do that. And the thing is, like, Alec got accepted into the UT engineering program, right? And he just goofed around. And he didn't take it seriously enough, and he didn't graduate from it. So he got dropped from the program. And then he got that degree instead. And it was like, Alec is so smart, and he works as an engineer now. Like, he manages, like, a lot of people, and you know, he has an important job. Don't shit on him. No, that's what it was. I told him that exactly to his face. Okay. Yeah, and he thought it was funny. Theoretical physics land you a job in NASA. Yeah, well, it didn't happen for Alec. UT engineering's no joke. Oh yeah, bro, like, it was really intense. So, you worked at Walmart? I worked at Sam's Club, which is owned by Walmart, so, like, that's kind of true. And then, like, I think Eric was, like, Jason now, he's, like, a manager for, like, a nuclear power plant or something like that. Which is kind of scary to think about. But, you know, there it is. And they make tons of money. And I've got plenty of other friends that are, and these are all people I grew up with, like, not randoms or anything like that. I met through streaming. I've known these guys like 15, 20 years. Don't you have a business degree? I sure do. I learned more about business in World of Warcraft than I did in business school. I dropped out whenever I was pursuing a more advanced degree in computer information systems because I really like process analysis and just designing systems for efficiency. I really enjoyed doing that, and so I was getting a degree in it. And then I had to explain to my dad that I'm not going to finish my degree in business school. I'm not going to go to law school like I was originally going to go. That was my plan. I was going to go to UT Law, Baylor Law, and I had the GPA for it. Actually, I had almost I had a 3.5, and if you count like all my community college classes and everything, and I think I needed like a 3.8 or something like that. That was like the average, or 3.7 to get accepted into the UT Law. But I mean, I think I would have been able to do it. Maybe not though. Who knows? Anyway, so 2 years being a Kentucky State Trooper. The fuck do I do? Work for coal almost 30 years. Oh fuck, dude. Yeah, there you go. Average means that some people get in as lower. True, but it just, I wanted to at least be at the average. I got accepted in UT Law with a 2.8 GPA. What did you have to do for that, man? We both went to ACC. Hell yeah. Yeah, I went to ACC whenever I graduated college, or high school, I mean. And I went there for a number of years. And I just fucked around for most of the time. Like, actually, like, one of the classes, like, remember the statistics class that I came back? Perfect LSAT? Oh, there you go. Do you remember, I told you guys about how I failed that one statistics test, and then I got my Brutal Gladiator's Bone Grinder the day after? Well, anyway, since I had an F on my transcript, I wasn't able to transfer to a 4-year university, or something like that. And I went back and I retook it, and so I had to retake statistics twice. I think Zach's here. Yeah, well, I got an A the second time. Oh, fuck. God, fucking door's locked. Shit. Be right back. New World, yeah. And they added in a world boss. This is a gigantic turkey. Okay.
Damn.
So yeah, imagine it's like a turkey. Imagine like a turkey, but it's really big.
How big is big?
It's like, all right. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Thank God. Thank God.
Fucking fix the game, dude.
Finally. They did it. Thank you.
Innovation at its fucking best.
Look at this big motherfucker.
Holy fuck.
It is no joke, man.
Holy shit.
It's no joke. Yeah, this is like the turkey is real.
What does it drop?
A turkey leg that gives you constitution. Oh, that he drops eggs and they blow up too.
So don't don't hit them?
I mean, just move away from him. The guy didn't know. I mean, maybe the egg had hatched. And look at his name, Turkulon, Feathered Avenger of the Deep. Like, the fuck is this?
It's cool that they did this.
I think it's so badass.
Oh,
Oh, he
fuck,
does a
dude.
yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this ain't no joke, man. I hope they add in more things like this. This is so badass to me. I love it.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then did this just get added today?
Yeah, last night, yeah.
Holy fuck.
Adam Schlagen's uploaded a new video with you. I might have to watch it.
The boy.
Yeah. Didn't you hang out with him recently?
Yeah.
Oh, it's badass.
Last week?
Yeah, it was like you, Jay, and like him, I think.
I'm shocked
Yeah.
the boys. We played Halo with Jay like 2 nights ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he shreds. He's actually pretty good.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, he's
The
actually
fuck?
pretty good.
Oh my god. That's crazy. I feel like every single time, like, so there's people that complain, like, they don't like loot goblins. And they're like, oh man, I don't like the show. But the thing is, nobody doesn't like Jay.
Yeah,
Like, everybody, like, even if they're like, oh, L show, but Jay's cool, though.
he's perfect. For it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, he's so good.
It's like he was like he's a fucking bard. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the bard. And he's actually, like, such a nice guy. Like, I mean, remember we met him, back 4 years ago.
BlizzCon,
Yeah, BlizzCon.
yeah. He wants to hang out sometime this week.
Yeah, I'll be around.
Cause he's
Chilling.
gonna be here until I think it's like the 13th is what he said.
Yeah, because he'll probably fly back after the last show and everything.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know, like, if he's gonna stay here more often or not. Like, I honestly, like, I think it'd be good for his stream and everything if he was. Yeah, like, he's been doing great. He's been getting, like, you know, over 1,000 subs. Like, it would be so good for him if that happened. Jay's pretty talented, great player. Yeah, he's a good guy. I found it. Wait, you found it? Wait, what?
And is it Rome?
Yeah. Okay. He said he found it. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna put on all my gear.
Nice hat.
Thank you. Uh-huh. Okay, it's 700 for me to transfer over. Fuck it. Wait, shit, I can't do it. Okay, all right, I'll go over to here, maybe? Fuck, I have to pay property? God damn it, man! Okay, all right. Recalling? I'm on my way over. Code fucking red. Bird in the area. I know, we're on our way over. Let's go.
Gobble gobble, motherfucker.
Gobble. Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can get the fuck over there. Okay, then I teleport over. It's 500 to tell. Oh my god! Oh, it's so much fucking money, man.
But it's the turkey.
It's a turkey. We have to do it for the stream, guys. Again, Asmongold X. If there's anybody who wants to send, no way.
What?
No way. It didn't let me fast travel. It fucking failed. Yeah, if there's anybody that wants to send me any gold, please.
How much gold do you have?
I only have 134k.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Well, it's not even halfway to gold cap.
Oh shit.
Yeah, let me see. Okay, all right. I'm gonna head over there now.
What is that? What is that helmet? Yeah.
This helmet, what it does is it tells everybody else that you're stupid enough to spend $7.
Okay. Like actual dollars?
Yeah, I spent real money on that.
For that helmet?
I can't believe it either. It was not my proudest moment.
So it's kind of like a dunce hat?
Yeah. Yeah. You actually bought it? Yeah, I did. I actually bought it. I don't care. I just bought it.
You look like a scuff.
I actually do, yeah. But like with all the gold armor on, I look like a battle pope. Like I'm ready to go into crusade.
You look like you're from Aladdin.
Okay. Okay, I'll take that.
Whatever.
Jafar?
Yeah, you look like a scuffed Jafar.
Scuff Jafar.
Yeah. I'm thinking this game is so good.
Yep. You know, if you hold down right click, you can just jump up angles. I'll show you after this. It's so fucking broken. Okay, they're not. I think they're just doing the PvP quests. I'm on my way, Panthu. We will defeat this turkey together. Microtransactions are good. Our cosmetics are good for games. If you disagree, I don't care. I don't think they're necessarily good for games, but they're not really the worst thing ever. It could be a lot worse. Yeah, I'll say that. Oh my god.
Oh shit, dude.
Turkey Lawn, Feathered Avenger of Death. They he is. Alright, let's take him out. He is so mad. He'll aggro to somebody else randomly because this game sucks. Okay. And we should be good. Alright, I'm gonna make sure I have on all my gear. Give me 1 second. Where's my boots? Okay, good. Yeah, everything's fine. Alright. Massive turkey damage. Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, yeah, the eggs blow up, apparently. Alright, Panthu, I got you, bro. I got you. I'm gonna get you. Wait, oh my god, I'm burning. The turkey, you gotta watch out for the eggs, bro. It does so much damage. Bro, they need to nerf this turkey. This is fucking broken. Look at this shit. I'm gonna hit a fucking potion, man. Like, this is nuts. Oh shit, the music just came on. There's the laser. He's not even half health. Yeah, just slow roast. Yeah, true. People killing each other too at the same time. Dude, I'm so... Trees getting knocked down too. Oh my god. He doesn't give a fuck, dude. He's just hanging out. Just living his life. Doing whatever the fuck. Wait, I have aggro. Oh my god. Okay, I was about to say. How to get people... Oh fuck. Okay. How to get people to play your game again? Giant turkey? Unironically true. Like, this is actually cool. Yeah, this is an actual good, cool thing that they added into the game. Thank you for the 3 gold. Let's keep it going. Who can match him? Like that? I wonder if you could solo this on like a dead server. It would probably take like literally 2 hours. I heard that it does, but I'm assuming that it probably does with the turkey. Realistically, it should. Turkey's intimidating as fuck. Look at this beast, man. Look at this fucking monster. Oh. We got him. Oh, I got loot. Oh shit!
That's a legendary.
Oh my god!
Wait, so is that... How does it work?
So, what the fuck, dude? So you can cook this shit, and you're able to cook it and use this to cook a roasted monstrous turkey. We'll go to town, and I'll see what it can do. Okay. Oh my god. Just ran around to every 2 spawn to find that shit? Yeah, nice fucking job, dude. Nice fucking job. Yeah, I'll see what you have to do to make one. Imagine soloing this ring for 2 hours to dead service, have it retreat, go back to full health at the very end. Yeah. Runs out of its aggro range. What the hell is this? Oh, I have to turn this on. To be fair, turkeys evolved from dinosaurs. yeah, this is one of the last remnants of the great dinosaur turkeys. So anyway, look at this, right? So you can't go up. Oh, actually, no, you fucking can. Let me find a better one. Let's see. I'm trying to find a good place to show you the way you can like exploit the fuck out of this.
I think I remember you telling me about it. It's crazy that it's still in the game.
Just don't tell. I'm not gonna tell anybody. I don't want anybody to know about it.
Yeah, true.
Let's see. Where's a good place to do it? Fuck, these are also vertical. Fuck, this is actually hard to find. No, not there. That's how it does. That's how it does right there. Cheating Andy, man.
Nah,
That's normal.
That's normal-ish.
Yeah. I remember, let me see if I can find this. Where the fuck was it? This fucking picture. It's the Dupe World picture I'm trying to show Zach. I don't know where the Dupe World picture is. What the fuck? Downloads? How the fuck did I show this? Oh, I guess I can do it this way. Give me a second. Just open this up real quick. This shit is the funniest fucking thing that I've ever seen in my life. It's like the devs are duping, the players are duping. There is no integrity here.
Holy fuck.
Oh my god. You gonna talk about people said they wanted to stay away from streamer servers, are now stuck on dead servers yet, or too soon? Fuck them, dude. Well, there aren't any streamers on the server. They got what they wanted. It was a little bit easier than the other one.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, the big one took way longer to kill. We watched the Adam Swaggins video on stream. Yeah, I'll watch it real quick. Let me do this. I just want to see like what I need to do to. Yeah, I just want to see what I need to do. Dupe World, man. Holy fuck. I just love how it's the players and the devs.
Just a fucking Wild West.
Yeah, it doesn't even like, it's just everything's out the window. Okay. Holy shit, I need 5 potatoes? Increase, and okay, so I have a 13% chance to dupe my turkey dinner too. Constitution by 1. It scales up, by the way. It's like 33 constitution and 5% luck at level 60. To the dupe jungle. But yeah, so they had to shut down furniture trading for like nearly a month because people kept duplicating like paintings or some stupid shit. So, and there's this other thing you can do, and these people, they put this like cat that meows on the very edge of their house. And the edge of the house is right next to the auction house. So if you use the auction house, or it's like a monkey, and the monkey like literally every 5 seconds goes fucking over and over and over. Trophies, not paintings, but yeah. But you can dupe anything, like the trophies too. So like, yeah, they were selling the really expensive trophies. Like these things are worth like 50K for like 5K. There's just nothing. I don't know how to say his dildo Schwaggens. I'm pretty sure that's not it. What's it? Can somebody put his name in? Because he types it in a weird way. Okay, got it. Oh my god. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Okay, I'll put on the cam for this. And then you want to get pizza?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Give me one sec. Okay. I guess for a real Asmongold reaction. There it is. Okay, it's working. All right, here we go. Asmongold and his mom on TBC release night. Here we go. Shirt that I got. I know I've release. That right there is the T-shirt that I got. I know I've told this story many times. I got that shirt. My mom bought that shirt for me the night that TBC came out. One sec. Just Alt F4 this game. Okay. So many years ago, I sat there with my mother and we pre-ordered Burning Crusade at the GameStop. And I asked the people at the GameStop if they were doing a midnight release for TBC. And they said yes, they are. So we pre-ordered the games. Yep. And on that fateful night of January 6th, because I think it came out on January 7th, my mother and I drove up to GameStop in the freezing rain and the freezing cold to get our Burning Crusade. So we actually, the car that we had, do you remember the old fucking Toyota?
The truck?
That old, like, my mom had a 1985 Toyota truck. And it was the biggest, nastiest piece of shit car that you could possibly imagine. It was so bad. It was, the AC didn't work, the cooling didn't work, there was no power steering on it. It was just absolute, complete fucking garbage.
Like a go-kart's better.
Yeah, and exactly, it would be. And it didn't really have a radio, so my mom would have to get special like tapes, and she would have a tape of like these like jazz bands from the 60s and the 70s, and I'd have to listen to like the Kingston Trio or something like that. And it's like, yeah, fucking listen to this shit driving to school. Yeah, oh my god, dude, yeah, that was my life. GameStop in the freezing rain and the freezing cold to get our Burning Crusade copies at midnight, and it was closed. I was confused. I was upset. I didn't know what to do. We got there at about 10:30 or so. So there's a nearby Steak and Shake, and we went to the Steak and Shake instead. There it is, dude. We sat inside that Steak and Shake, and we were talking about what we were gonna do whenever we went in through the dark portal. What quests we were gonna do together. If we were gonna do arena together. I was gonna do arena together with my mom. Spoiler alert, we did, and it was awful. And we just kind of lost track of time. And then we realized that it was 11:30. And we looked outside, and we saw that GameStop, and we saw a line of nerds. So there were a lot more guys like this, by the way. Yeah, there were a lot of big boys, and but yeah, it was a good time. Stretch all the way around the building. We said, "Fuck, we got to get over there right now." So we immediately leave Steak and Shake. We go over to GameStop, and we're sitting there in the line. It's freezing fucking cold. We finally get inside. And I get up to the counter. My mom, you know, gives them all of her information, and they give her 2 copies of Burning Crusade, the boxes. And I see that they have a shirt, and I go for the Hail Mary. I said, "Mom, can you buy me this shirt too?" And it's still there. It's not in frame right now, though. She did. There's the shirt. The shirt I got right here. Shirt. The night of the release of Burning Crusade. Yeah. The Outland awaits. So on that night, I went home with my mom, and we quested together in Hellfire Peninsula. I think we did ramparts together as well. And I had to go to bed because the next day was a school day. And I woke up in the morning.
Good. That pillow.
And I found out
Oh, that's yours.
that it wasn't a school day. It was a snow day.
Yeah.
And on that moment of realizing that, I genuinely thought God was real. I was like, there's no way. Like, how could any, like, you know, like, you see, you know, these, like, massive, like, fucking natural things. It's like, oh, wow, God had to have made this. Nah, man, if the fucking school gets shut down on Burning Crusade release day for me, nah, to me, that's what makes God real. And I could not even believe it. I was like, what the fuck? I was so happy. And I call my two friends, Cody and Jeff, and we go out and we're making snowmen out in the snow, and I come back home and we're playing Burning Crusade.
That's Cody and Jeff.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's actually...
Yep, especially back then. Yeah, especially back then.
Crusade together. It was like one of the, I'll never forget that for the rest of my life. I never will. It was one of the best days ever. It was so good. So whenever I think of Burning Crusade, and I think of like my friends, like the time I spent with my mom, and that experience that I had, and everything about it was just, it doesn't get better than that. It really doesn't. It was perfect, man. I love it. I'll never forget that. Oh my god. Oh man, that's so nice. That's such a nice fucking video, man.
That's so good.
That was so fucking good, man. Thank you so much. Like, I love this. Like, I'll link it for you guys so you're able to. Is it not? Let me make sure I'm able to actually click it. It didn't have the. Maybe that's it. Oh, maybe it's a new URL. Yeah, there's the video right there. This is so good, man. Especially like, where's the part with Cody and Jeff? Sitting in the room.
Right there.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, actually, remember how we made Cody use the laptop? Mm-hmm. And this is actually scarily accurate in ways that this guy has no idea it's actually accurate on. The only thing that would make it more real is if we if you had big CRT monitors. Yeah, well, actually, I didn't have one. Jeff had one, remember?
Yeah, because you had like the HP. It was like the square flat screen.
Yeah, I was like the first. I was the first person to get one.
Yeah.
And because I got like the whole box and everything, and I remember Cody and Jeff, they'd have to you know, fucking carry their computer up, right? And so like I'd carry the monitor, or like Cody carry the monitor, and the other one of us would carry the computer, right? The tower. And Jeff would carry the fucking keyboard, and he would drag the cord. He would drag the cord. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, are you kidding me? Like, this is unbelievable, man.
That is very Jeff.
Yeah, that's Jeff right there. And yeah, Jeff might come back and play WoW with us again, maybe Final Fantasy or something. We'll see what happens. Yeah. And so yeah, that's. With the old phone. I broke that flip phone in half, man.
Damn.
Look at that bed, man. With all the cords and everything. I remember, you know, the only reason why I got the bigger bed is so more people could sleep on the bed. Is because me.
Right there.
Yeah, you'd sleep there, and then I'd be right here, and then Cody'd be here. And then, let's see, maybe Cameron or Jeff you would usually make Jeff sleep on the floor. I remember that was really funny. But besides that, yeah, no, it was just total normal. It was totally normal, guys. There's nothing weird. Remember, no cell phones? Yeah. Well, Cody and Jeff, like, their mom was like fucking on their ass all the time. And she made them, before they had cell phones, she made them have a walkie-talkie. So you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she could message them whenever they wanted.
So fucking funny.
Mm-hmm. What's on the wall? Just don't worry about it.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It is what it is, you know what I mean? Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, this is really, really good, man. Thanks a lot for making this. This is amazing. I love it. Yeah, thank you so much. Hearts in chat for Adam Schwagans. And Zach and I are going to get some food. I might be back on later on, goof around a little bit more and hang out. And either way, guys, I'll see y'all later. And yeah, that's just about it. So until next time, boys. Peace.
Bye.
The fuck's this thing? Oh, there it is. All right, see ya.